Hey, you ready to play?
Won't let this moment pass us.
We've had such a busy morning today. I can't believe it's only like 10 o'clock. To start with, we had another amazing night's sleep. The little guy slept for 8 hours last night. Shush. I went to go wake him up this morning about 5. He'd been asleep for 7 hours and he'd started to gurgle a little bit. So I went in to go and see him, picked him up, brought him downstairs, changed his nappy, and he was still fast asleep. So I figured there was no point waking up anymore, took him back upstairs, put him back to bed, and got an extra hour's sleep myself. So although he got 8 hours, I did not. He's so noisy in his sleep. So like every hour between 2 and 5, he was gurgling and moving and squirming. So I was waking up, he was fast asleep and completely fine. So I just kind of like tucked him back in and went back to sleep. But it meant that my sleep's been really disturbed. Anyway, he slept right through the night. He actually slept 8 hours last night. This morning has been awesome. I've been tidying up. I've cleaned the oven, which embarrassingly I haven't done since he was born, but that is now clean. The kitchen's been scrubbed down, the living room's been tidied up. Okay, not completely. But I don't really want to put this away because we're using it so regularly at the moment. I don't know, at the moment it lives there. I'll find a better place for it. These cards, I think they need to come down today. He's now more than a month old, and although we're still getting cards, they're coming through really slowly. So I think I'm going to take down the existing ones, and if we do get any more, then those ones can go up. But I think it might be time to take the cards down. I've also called the insurance company, got my car insurance sorted, and saved a bunch of money. And then the washing machine broke. So it's kind of been like equal parts great news, bad news this morning. This little guy's still fast asleep. Oh, and this is a 0 to 3 sleep suit. I had to change him last night. He was really, really unsettled last night. It was so difficult to calm. Shep, shush. Shh, good boy. It was really difficult to calm. So I figured maybe he was uncomfortable and his legs were a bit constrained in the other sleep suits. So I put this ginormous one on him. It didn't help him settle, but eventually he did settle and now he's wearing a big sleep suit. So that is his first item of 0 to 3 clothing he's ever worn. And it's so cute because he looks like a little dot wearing it. Oh, I love him. Can we all celebrate the fact that I have a cup of coffee? This is my first cup of coffee in months. In a lot of months. Like, I don't even remember if I had any coffee while I was pregnant at all. I definitely didn't have more than one a day, and I didn't do it for very long. Kind of like, I know you're allowed to have coffee, but I kind of thought, what was the point? Like, if I'm only allowed 1 cup anyway, then I'm not that partial to it. I'm not completely addicted, so I basically just cut it out completely. And this is some amazing coffee made by Chris this morning. So it is like professionally made coffee, and it's really good. This may be why I've got so much done this morning. This is the aftermath of the photos that I took this morning. I wanted to take something to kind of like document Nate's first month. So if you want to see those photos, you should go over, check my Instagram, and hopefully they'll be on there. Now my next job is to go and take this package, a whole bunch of letters, and some postcards off to the post office that I picked up, oh God, before Nate was even born. But we've kind of been a bit too busy actually looking after him and doing stuff to do anything with them. So I need to address these, write them out, and then get them in the post box. And of course can't do without my little sidekick. But this guy appears to be waking up a little bit. Could do with him staying asleep for like another hour. An hour would be great. I don't think we're going to get an hour though. And I think we're going to wear this one as his very first cardigan, which is from my uncle and aunt. And I'm hoping it's not going to be miles too big for him. It is a 0 to 3, so hopefully it'll be okay. This is clearly the age-old problem of trying to put a long-sleeve cardigan on top of a long-sleeve bottom or top. It is just not happening. However, he doesn't seem to be too upset by being rudely awoken by getting dressed. Okay, we're calling that done. I don't think that's going to work. What we need is something with wider sleeves in it to go on top of that ginormous sleep suit. It'll still be a bit big, but at least it fits over the top of the sleep suit. And it's not down to his knees like kind of is down to his knees. It's not as big as it used to be though. Won't be long till this actually fits, mister. Anyway, thank you, Uncle Adam and Auntie Laura. I have absolutely no idea how much later it is now, but we are back in exactly the same position as we were before. We have got our coat on. We are also changed and fed and ready to go out. It is amazing that every time we're pretty much ready to go out, this little guy needs a feed. How does that happen? How? He doesn't seem to be overly impressed about wearing a coat for the first time. A whole lot of jiggling around the living room, and we are ready to go. Oh, you're not happy again? You'll be okay once we start walking. This jacket is absolutely mesmerising. I assume it's because he's not used to having anything there. Almost looks like he's going to smother himself on it. Hey baby. Do you love it? We have done all of our jobs. We've had a couple of cuddles on park benches because he's been sobbing his little heart out and he has now cried himself to sleep. So it's time for us to go home. Also, it's not as cold as I thought it was. So I am absolutely baking. I've had to strip off his blanket and his jacket. I think I was causing the crying in the first place. Only seconds after we got home earlier, we pretty much had to turn around and come back out because I realised we have no food for tea. This time we have not bothered to try and walk into town and come out in the car. Little man's back here in his car seat, although you wouldn't know it because the second the engine starts, he stops crying. Can you just make him out in the mirror? Anyway, next up is Sainsbury's, and I'm going to leave you here because, well, you're too awkward to take with the baby and the trolley and all the rest of it. So you guys wait here for me and I'll be right back. Right then, you. Oh, he's asleep. You ready to go in the shop? Oh, and we're home. The sky looks really ominous. Like it is about to rain any minute. We've been promised rain all day and we haven't had any. Second I get out of the car, it is going to rain. Just look at the colour of that sky. This little man has been so good. He was really upset when we went out, and he has been as good as gold ever since. The second the car engine started. So the unfortunate crazy flashing light on the washing machine from this morning did not get any better. I've tried it again about 4 or 5 times today, and every time I get these crazy flashing lights at me. Chris has had a go now that he's finished work, and he got the crazy flashing lights, so we have decided that the washing machine is broken. It's not the first time. It's not the first time. It's been on its last legs for at least 6 months. It's flooded once. It's stopped working once. It's locked all the clothes inside it once. And it's had its top taken off at least 2 or 3 times. It is officially broken. So while I've been out at the supermarket, Chris has done tons and tons of research and he's chosen this new washing machine and it is on its way. We are going to push the boat out and get a washer dryer. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Everyone I've known who's ever had a washer dryer that I know about has had it break. But we could really do with a dryer and we do not have space for both.
Every washing machine we've had is broken.
That is a good point.
No,
all one washing machines that we have owned has broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's it. Anyway, we're getting a new washing machine. How exciting is that? And how grown up am I getting excited about a new washing machine?
Something only your mum can do.
Yeah, only a mum can do that.
We can spend all this money on a washing machine, but not on a drone.
No, we need a washing machine. We don't need a drone.
No, we don't need a washing machine. That's what hands and basins are for.
We do have a washing machine though, and we don't already have a drone.
See?
Could we use the propellers on the drone to do the washing?
We'll never find out, will we?
We've had a really busy day today, but now it's time for snuggles with Daddy. Yeah. You look so chilled. I just managed to avoid the rain coming back in earlier, but as we still haven't been able to vote, we now have to head out again. And I really hope it's not raining this time. I have my waterproof on. I'm not taking any chances, even if I do only have to walk up to the top of the road. When we came back from the polling station, my eyes hurt so much I've had to switch back to my glasses. So kind of excuse me if there's some weird reflections or I don't know what. I must look really odd to you guys this evening because I don't think I've actually worn my glasses on the vlog before. What do you think? I don't like them. I've had these ones for a long time, probably about, oh god, for 4 or 5 years I suppose. But I've had contacts for at least the last 3 years or so, and I only wear my glasses when I absolutely have to. At the moment, that's pretty much just watching TV at home. I don't like to wear them when I drive because I kind of feel the frames around the outside and it puts me off. Anyway, I wear them so infrequently it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to let you guys know that the postcards we sent out earlier have gone out to 3 people whose vlogs we watch all the time. Please don't feel left out if you don't receive one and you think maybe you will get one, because if I can't find your PO box, then I won't have sent you a postcard. Anyway, leave us a comment down below and let me know if you have a PO box that we didn't know about, and we can send you a postcard too. It was really exciting. I have no idea how long they're going to take to get to their destinations because, well, they went by airmail and I have absolutely no experience of airmail. If you do receive a postcard from us, please come back and let me know and I can like trace them and figure out how long it took and stuff. There are these people whose videos we watch that for me are just people that live in my TV. And then you find a postal address for them and you write them a little note that says, haha, I'm a real big fangirl. And you put it in the post. And hopefully, you never know, they get it and they respond, and that would be pretty cool. Anyway, as cool as that would be, you guys are heavy. I've already put the little man to bed. Amazingly, this is the first time he's been up in bed alone. He's not totally alone. I'm just kind of like tidying up down here, getting stuff ready. And I've got my little monitor listening to him basically. Apparently at the moment it's 23 degrees in our bedroom and I'm playing womb noises.
This town's so